What's up, guys? Clouded Truth here with some more Battlefield 3, and today I've got a game of Rush Defense on North Shore Canals using the Engineer class, and I think I've got the Scar as my main gun, but other than that, you don't really have to worry about it too much, considering I never get out of this thing right here. The Tunguska, excuse me, is what I'm sitting in. I'm in this vehicle the entire game, and I do go flawless, which is a true rarity for me. I generally do not go flawless in Battlefield mainly because of my aggressive playstyle. I often get myself killed, sometimes doing stupid things, sometimes just being too close to something, or I don't know. That's kind of my style, is being aggressive and not sitting back and just picking guys off. I don't like to do that, so that's generally why I kind of die so much. But yes, this game I do not really just destroy their entire team, but I do pretty well, and kind of show off the true power of this amazing vehicle, which I would take this Tunguska over like an LAV, the BMPs, anything like that. I would take this over that when it comes to fighting infantry, just because these machine guns on here are so powerful. I mean, these things are absolutely it's like a laser beam is what they are. I mean, they just tear through anything. The only thing they really don't go through is armor that much, but even stuff like an Amtrak, which you'll see a little bit later on when I begin to shoot a pretty heavy amount of fire at an Amtrak, it does do damage to it, but it doesn't take it down a lot just because an Amtrak is so heavily armored. The enemy team does a decent job. At the start of the game, you notice they went and armed a few MCOMs, but we diffused them. I think they get one of them. I'm pretty sure they get A, but they don't ever touch B, which is well, I think they might get close to it at the end. But our team does a great job of defending the MCOM and not letting the enemies advance to any further bases. Another thing I want to touch on really quick is I want to thank you guys so much. Just past 500 subs, which is it's just, for me, it's just, I don't know, it's like, I guess like a kid in a candy store, I guess you'd say. It's just so fun to watch that go up, and I don't know, every time that I see more people like it, more people want to watch the videos, it makes me, I don't know, I have a lot of kind of crazy ideas that I want to do, but trying to do them is a bit more difficult than actually doing it, especially with I don't know, all the musical copyright stuff like that. I'm not going to really touch on that stuff, but that's one of the problems that I have with it. But I am still thinking of more ideas to do and things like that. And whenever I get a great response on videos, it kind of, okay, it's like one of those things, what could I do next that could be really interesting and could, you guys could enjoy? Because, I mean, that's one of the reasons I go watch other people's videos, like I go subscribe to people because I enjoy their material. I don't do it just, I don't know, just because everyone else does. If there's some small channel I like, hey, I'm gonna go watch their stuff and like it and whatever, everything else like that. That's why a lot of the on the sidebar of my channel, I've got a few other guys that are not real big, but I still enjoy their stuff. So that's why I encourage people to go watch, subscribe to them, things like that. So I really appreciate all you guys that are been with me from, I don't know, when I first started this, or if you've just recently subscribed. I'm always glad to have you guys here. It's just really nice, something I can kind of, I don't know, go off into and make these commentaries, and I feel like I'm actually talking to people and they're kind of listening in a way. But alright, so I need to stop getting all that sappy stuff. But alright, back to this awesome Tunguska. This thing is just, the machine guns on here are so powerful. It literally takes, I don't know, feels like 2 or 3 shots to down infantry guys. It feels like it. It does. It's not as much. I mean, I think it takes a few more, but it is incredibly powerful. The one thing you need to be very, very careful with this is the armor is absolutely horrid. I mean, it really does not stand up to rockets very well. Even grenade launchers, it's not terrific. Tanks, I mean, this garbage against the tank. I mean, the tank should wipe this thing out of a head-on, like a head-to-head match or whatever. I've taken a Tunguska on an Amtrak, and when I was in the Amtrak, and I've killed Tunguska. So it's it's not going to stand up to a lot of firepower, but as long as you kind of keep it back and out of the way, you should be good. And as far as the heat seekers go, I make some pretty dumb mistakes early on, which is, I don't know why, I kind of shooting myself in the foot and kicking myself afterwards for doing these stupid things. But one of the things when you're shooting heat seekers, whether it be from a vehicle like a Tunguska, it could be a Stinger, even a helicopter, a jet, if the enemy or other, well, I guess the vehicle, the other vehicle you are shooting at is very close and you completely locked on, I mean, if they're very, very close, let them go. Let both of them go right away, because by the time they deploy their flares, it's going to be too late. Those missiles are generally already fired and are hitting the vehicle when they let the flares go. So just kind of keep that in mind when you're shooting at other vehicles with heat seekers. If they're farther away, one thing I kind of like to do, which I'd eventually start doing at the end, is if you know they got flares, lock onto it, and once you made a hard lock, or it's, you know, no longer beeping, just one solid noise, a lot of times enemies will deploy flares. Don't shoot your missile when you get the hard lock on. Wait for their flares to go, then relock and shoot both of them, because their flares have to be, you know, they have to be recharged, and there's nothing they can do against it. And right here you can just see the raw power of this vehicle. I mean, just downing guys so incredibly fast. And this little bird is, this guy, I don't know if it's the same guy over and over again, but you notice really, really close, shot both of them. I don't worry if he has flares. He tries to come in, see for me, but not going to happen anytime soon, buddy. No way. But, I mean, just keep this thing backing out of the way. On North Shore Canals, this is a great, great spot for it. You can kind of overlook everything and keep it out of the way of rockets. The Amtrak is a lot more difficult time to actually hit it with its grenade launcher. So it's a good place to put it. I do get kind of restless in a way and push up towards the MCOMs to get some more kills and kind of help defend. But just, I mean, just watch some of these shots. I mean, look at this thing. Are you kidding me? That was so incredibly fast. I mean, granted, it was a boat, one of those like rib boats, but still, I can, with this machine gun, just light it up, disable, kill the guy, and destroy the boat that quick. This thing is a monster. If you've never gotten in one, just get in it and try it. It's incredibly powerful, and it's very easy to maneuver, very, very light. So it's, if you need to get out of a tight situation, you can pretty easily. One other thing I want to touch on is today is February the 6th, meaning that the voice chat patch has come out for the PlayStation. I've actually just downloaded it not too long ago, tried it out for about a match and a half or so, and it seems so far to have worked. I can hear squad mates when they talk, no one cuts out anymore, so that is a huge plus. And finally it's been fixed. What was it? It's 104 days or something like that, I think is what it is, afterwards, that it's been finally fixed. So it is a bit of a pain, but I'm glad it is fixed. So now I can finally talk to my squad mates, talk to you guys out there when we're playing, and we don't have to kind of make out what he said just by hearing a few words, which is a great, great plus. And I cannot wait for the rest of the February patch to come out, fixing a few weapon attachments and other changes, which hopefully will improve the game. But finally, the enemy team does arm Bravo, but took out the guy arming what squad mate did, and team is defusing. Took a shot in the butt. Whoa, where did that come from? Not really sure. I keep looking around. I can't find this guy, and turns out he is actually, believe it or not, sitting on a roof. Surprise, surprise. I mean, come on, buddy. You that scared of me? Get down here. Boom, look at that. Headshot. It just, I don't know what it is. It just bugs me when guys sit on top of roofs. I don't know why, but anyway, I hope you guys did enjoy this video. It's just showing the absolute raw tenacity and the power of the Tunguska, and how it can definitely be a huge plus for your team and a huge threat if you are on the enemy team. And if you see this thing, go after it and take it out, because it will destroy you, your vehicles, and your teammates very quickly. Alright guys, hope you all enjoyed, and once again, I want to thank you all so much for 500 subs. It's been awesome so far this first couple months, and hopefully it will be an even better next couple. So, I hope you guys did enjoy the video, and if you haven't downloaded the new patch for the voice chat, I would highly encourage you to get on and do it right away. Even if you're not going to play, just go ahead and download it. That way, next time you get on, you can be able to hear your squad mates, and it makes a huge difference. So, all right, I hope you all enjoyed, and I will talk to you next time. Bye.